How you doing today? How you doing today? Doing great?
I'm doing pretty good.
Doing very nice. Doing very nice. So,
Yeah.
I just want to ask you a few questions, get some clarity with all this, because I had a lot of
Mhm.
controversy here and there from the whole Spawnist group, right? Spawnism in general.
There's a lot of conflict, but I guess I can kind of give you my side of things if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, yeah, I'd love that. I just wanted to
Okay,
ask,
perfect.
what is Spawnism for and what do they stand for? What are your goals in mind?
I guess to like have a positive impact on yourself and kind of like give yourself prosperity and like I know that like Spawnism surrounds reincarnation and the belief that you will prosper beyond your body's ability.
So, where exactly does your belief originate from? How have you guys come to believe this?
Well, the way that I have been educated is that like they will like tell me like that these things will it just kind of aligns with like my beliefs, and so I'm not really sure like where everything comes from, but I've been told that a lot of it comes from other sources other than Roblox, and there's a lot of people that have just told me um all these things. So I just kind of believe it because it makes sense to me and it gives me something um, to, it's kind of like a safety thing.
All right, all right, cool, cool. So I heard there's two groups of Spawnism. One group being yours, and I've heard another group being more of an extreme side, where people perhaps go to the extent of cutting themselves with the spawn
Oh, yeah.
icon. So is that part of your group, or is that part of the other group, or is there like a mix of
No.
both?
So far, I do believe that that is a healthy way to practice my religion, but
Right.
from what I've heard is that I've had a lot of like clashing with I haven't been arguing, but I've had a lot of people say that they're upset with me. So yeah, there are I guess two sides of the whole thing apparently,
Hmm.
which it kind of bothers me because it's not how I believe it should be practiced. But yeah, there are two sides if that's what you were asking. Um,
So you don't believe it should be practiced in that sense? You think that's a bit too extreme?
well, I think that I think it should be.
Okay. And so, as a lot with the public stances on, is mostly they think that is a bit too extreme, and you disagree with that.
I do because I didn't say it, but like I tend to say a lot. It's not like I won't force people to be a part of the religion, but like
Hmm.
if you are, then I mean it's a good way to kind of how do I say it? I tend to say self-privation, like it's proving that you are committed to that religion and you will be granted prosperity and um reincarnation.
Ah, I see. I see. Okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. I was just asking, so like, how much backlash do you get from the community then? Because I just saw some like other spawners groups and it had like ratios of like 8%. So clearly, there's definitely a lot of controversy surrounding it.
So you mean like so like I guess what's your question?
I'm just more asking like, how much do you have to deal with people, as in like DMing you? Do you get any like threats or anything?
I haven't
Is there
received
anything?
threats because I tend to not engage with people that are threatening. So I don't receive a lot of threats. But if I'm in Roblox, like sometimes I like to tell people about it because there's a lot of people. I'll be in like Spawnist games or like places that are like supposed to kind of be a safe space, and all. I'm sure as you've probably seen, it gets just kind of a lot of people in there that might not agree, like would not agree, and there is a lot of backlash. And when I try to explain how it is that I practice Spawnism, there's
Okay,
a lot of like hate, and I just think that it's really unwarranted because Spawnism is not something that's hateful. It's not seen that way.
fine, fine. All right. Just trying to think of more questions because I didn't come here exactly with questions. I came here more with questions
Oh, that's totally
myself.
fine. Yeah,
Wanted to be answered
this is just
really.
like a conversation.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
totally like open to whatever you'd like to discuss regarding Spawnism.
That's pretty cool. How long ago was this like whole group founded? Because like, this is pretty new from what I know, right?
Well, I've been around for a few weeks, and it's just kind of, I know that doesn't sound like a long, I know it doesn't sound like a long time, but it really fits something that I need in my life, and that's why I'm so heavily a part of it.
Hmm. What do you think about your life has maybe changed from joining this group?
I think it's definitely made me feel more safe and like a part of something, and it's like something that I didn't have before.
All right. All right. In what way
So
do
it's
you
very,
think?
very
Do you feel
positive.
safer?
Like I just like it promises it just promises prosperity and like I just feel like I'm there's something for me in my life now. Like I'm gonna prosper and I'm gonna like continue to like live beyond my means, I guess.
All right. Sounds so nice. I just also
Yeah.
wanted to ask, by the way. So I've heard some exactly controversy surrounding the owner or the founder of Spawnism. I've heard that he has outfits which may like resemble children, and he has games which surround like middle school RP. Um, do you tend to believe that this person may be a pedophile, or do you think that maybe was some
Um
misunderstanding? What's your stance in all this?
I definitely think that you would need to talk to that person because I think it's hard for me to speak on their behalf. I definitely think that that's something that they would need to kind of disclose. I'm not sure if they have discussed that with people before, but I'm not really sure.
So that's just their own separate thing, nothing to do with you guys or anything.
I don't practice things that of that nature.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not what I'm interested. I'm not like that. I'm not really sure what those are.
Because I believe there's a lot of like misunderstanding maybe where other people think this whole group's apparently like a grooming group in some way. I've heard online. I just wanted to
Well,
hear your stance on that.
yeah, I don't feel that it is because I mean like it's it's up to people to kind of pursue if they're interested in like practicing the religion. It's kind of up to those people. I'm not like trying to like force people or how do you say like groom people. I don't know. I just like people have just kind of talked to me about it. That like I found it through other people, and that made me want to be a part of it. Like they wanted me to do certain things, and then I kind of realized that it gives me a place. I guess I don't know. I guess I kind of get off topic, but I don't know if that's like what you're asking.
Oh no, no, it's fine. I understand. All right, cool, man.
Mhm.
Don't really know what else to ask really. Um,
Okay. Well, I mean,
those are my questions to be honest. Hmm.
yeah, and just remember, like this is just kind of from my point of view. There's a lot of people who may or may not agree with my viewpoint, but where I practice it, it's this is kind of like how we view things.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely understand. So, what's like the whole process of becoming a Spawnist then? Like, if I wanted to become a Spawnist, could I just like join your group immediately?
Yeah,
What is there? Okay.
and I mean, like you would like practice certain like things like you could yeah anybody can be a part of it.
Yeah, actually, so
It's
let me
very
in. Like,
open.
what are the practices being done?
I mean, like sometimes like there's games or things you play, or there's prayer, or there's like sometimes the self privation. Like there's a lot of different self privation methods. Like there's a lot of people. It's controversial. The carving is pretty controversial, and but it is a part of it.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
It's a practice that's done pretty frequently. It's just, again not seen as like harmful as people say. Like it's not something that we see as harmful.
Okay. I see. I see. So, hmm. So I heard there may have been certain members who have also got their family members to join in on this group, such as their aunties and their mothers. Um, I was just wondering, is like, what's the way? Do you think maybe this group has pushed onto people too much, or do you believe maybe that it's fully their own decisions and you're leaving it up to them with no like sort of external input into them?
I mean, like, there's at least for me, I think it's up to them, the level of which they commit themselves to the religion. Uh, I'm not sure. Like, it's definitely just up to them. And like, there's people will say like there's certain things that you can do to be like more connected, but like you don't have to, you're not like forced to do any of those things. It's just like publicly available
Hmm.
information, I guess, on how to do it. But I mean, you don't have to, you know.
Yeah. So I just wanted to ask then, do you ever plan to have like children of your own in the future then?
Well, I mean, I'm fairly young, so not really sure.
Not really sure. Do you think though if you like to ever have kids you'd enlighten them on what Spawnism is and maybe try and get them onto it?
I mean, if they were wondering like kind of what it was, yeah, it's really hard to imagine myself in the situation. I
Alright.
would not force my children. I never would force anybody to do anything, and that would go for if I had children.
Yeah, yeah. I mean I've seen the stance taken on a lot of religions. You just leave them
Mhm.
up to them. Alright, pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, like if they would like, if they are interested, like they're interested, but I'm not gonna force anybody.
Alright, so I was also just wondering, so have you yourself engraved the spawn icon into your own skin?
Um, I have not, but it is something that I will be working on because it's something that I feel spiritually connects me more, and I
Yeah.
think that that's something that is important to me. So I am planning on doing that.